in Vietnam, it's very popular. Very popular. Grandparents usually have children to have their son or daughter or something.
Yeah, of course. So they live together.
If they retire or no work or something like that.
Yeah, of course. If they're retired and
they cannot.
Yeah, they are retired, they have enough time, so they can actually look after children, especially when mom and dad, when parents needs to go to work. Yeah, that's good. I think it's really good.
They're very helpful. They're very helpful.
Of course, I think. Well, and now let's talk about learning English. Oh, learning everything, not only English. Okay, so which one is better, me? Studying online at home, or no, going out and of course attending the class in order to take an in-person course. So which one is better?
I think I like online class better than go outside. So I choose this. Like you don't have take if you go outside to take a class, it take more times. Times. Yes.
So it takes time. So of course, and but let's talk about maybe advantages and disadvantages of learning online, e-learning. So is there any disadvantage for it? So can you name or can you talk about it briefly?
Advantage and disadvantage.
Good point, bad point. If it has any bad point, so
I think if I study online, I will set times.
Yeah.
Don't have to go out.
Of course, you don't need to go out. Yeah, of course. And
this disadvantage.
Yeah, it's really. But disadvantage.
Writing can. I think about disadvantage is writing.
Yeah, of course, because you normally use your laptop and it's actually you have some sample words and because of this you don't need to write, so that's normally writing skills can't actually be improved as the other skills like speaking or, for example, listening. But yeah, if you practice, yeah, it's okay. It will be improved. Well, so let's talk about e-learning. So let me share my screen. E-learning.
E-learning, like
first, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, the first one of the perks of online learning is that I can be proactive in making my own learning schedule. Now, we have two words here. Let me write. The first one is proactive. The second one is reactive. So what's the difference between proactive and reactive? So when someone is proactive, so being proactive means you make things happen instead of waiting for them to happen to you. For example, when we say active, active means doing something. Prefix pro means before. So before something happens, you do something, you make something happen. So you don't wait, okay? Something happens, then you decide what to do. Reactive is actually the opposite of proactive. It means you wait, something happens, and then you react. So the first one, proactive, means, okay, let me write on the board. I'm writing what happened here. Okay.
How you pronounce it?
Proactive, proactive, and reactive.
Reactive, proactive.
Yeah. It means if you are proactive, you make things happen instead of waiting for them to happen. And when we say reactive, it means to be ready to react, to respond. To be ready to react or to respond. So something happens, then you decide what to do, okay? And you know, it's something like when you say proactive, it's opposed to something like reactive, okay? And you know, a person who's reactive does things only in response to others. They won't take any actions. They don't want to actually take any action, so they won't. Just they wait until people act, then they react. But proactive, no. It's something like they make action. They take action and they don't. Yeah, they take action before, you know, something happens. Okay. Well, so one of the perk mean benefits, you know, of online learning is that I can be proactive in making my own learning. So, okay, I can make it proactive. I can be active before. So I can make my learning schedule, okay, and study. For example, if you're proactive, you study before I teach. So that you are ready for the questions that will be asked, okay? If you are reactive, you wait until I teach something, then you make response, then you talk, okay? So which one is better, being proactive or reactive?
I think proactive is better.
Of course. And why?
Maybe you can control.
Of course.
Control
You can
what
manage.
will happen. Yeah.
Of course, you can manage
Okay.
and take things under your control. So you can take things under your control because you manage time, and you know, you expect for something, you know, so you expect, you predict, you expect for something, so that you're ready, you manage everything and you take things under your control. Okay, well, and approach has different meanings. Here means way, method. So since our life is getting much busier, of course, a lot of people find the traditional way approach to learning English ineffective, is not effective. In is negative prefix, so we have suffix prefix. This is in is negative. It means it's not effective. So approach means way. Approach means way. Yeah, of course, we don't have enough time to maybe go out, of course, to spend, to commute, between home and school. So with something like, it's better to stay home and learn online. Wow. Okay, me, what is your priority in life? What is your priority? Yeah.
Maybe my daughter.
Of course.
My daughter priorities. Yeah. Everything.
Of course. So priority is more important than, if you want to, so it means is more important than other things, something that is more important than. So in order to improve my speaking skill, pronunciation is my main. Okay, in learning English, tell me, what is your priority in learning English? So,
I think speaking.
yeah, speaking, of course.
I want to speaking influently. So I
Of
think
course,
speaking is really.
of course, you like
Grandma
to.
can wrong grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma, it's okay.
Yeah, of course. So you like to talk fluently. You talked fluently, and of course, why not? So this is your priority. Just you can also use the verbs at the beginning of sentence. For example, my priority is talking influently, or talking or speaking. For example, speaking fluently is my priority. Just what's the difference? If you want to put a verb at the beginning of sentence, you need to make a gerund, ing form. So speaking, talking, walking, okay? So ing. Speaking fluently is my priority. Well, and of course, a variety of, so you know the meaning of this phrase, variety of something. Okay, and of course different form, different types of something. So the course offered me a variety of English lessons, a different English lessons from beginner level to advanced level. So variety of means different, okay, different types of something. So many, variety, okay. So, and a course can maybe offers you or provide you with, for example, my English course, for example, my teacher provides me with different, for example, I don't know, words and phrases. It means she teaches me many words. So provide me with something, it means to make it, let me write here, it's another structure, it's not related to this lesson, but it's not bad to know it. To provide you with something, or provide someone, not only you, someone with something. For example, I provide my daughter with fresh food and fruit every day. So it means I give her every. Okay, so I provide my daughter with fresh foods. When you provide someone with something, it means give it to them or make it available. So give it to them or make it available. For example, English course provides me with many, for example, vocabulary and many phrases and idioms. It means it gives me, for example, English course provides me with a chance to talk more and more. So it means it gives me a chance to talk more and more. Okay, you use it. You make statement. Yeah.
Hello, teacher.
You can call me Monica. It's okay. Oh, we are at the same age. That's okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so that's really
For
interesting.
your teacher.
It's okay. Of course, you can call me anything you like. Just, we are the same age, so it's okay if you say Monica. That's okay, because I have normally my students we are the same age, they call me sometimes Monica. It depends how the relationship is. And so you can call me Monica. It's okay.
Closer. Closer.
It's more friendly, you know? I feel like more friendly, so it's okay. Yeah. So what provides you with something, or for example, your company, for example, you for your daughter, so anything.
My online class provide me many news, vocabularies, and slang, idiom.
Yeah, very good. Provides you with. Very good. And you can also a variety of. Provides me with a variety of, for example, vocabulary, idioms, or collocations. So anything slangs. Okay. Thank you. Good. Okay. Get access to, of course, you know this one because we normally use it. What I like about online learning is that I can get access to a wide source of book. So get access, I just write it, and then, okay, so get access to something, to be able to use it. To be able to use it or obtain something. So you can gain access or you can get access. So gain or of course, you know, have access. So different verbs can be used. Okay. For example, when you have access or you get access or you gain access. So have or get or gain, more common, have or get. Okay, for example, when it means when you have or get access to something, it means to be able to use or obtain it. Okay, obtain something. For example, you normally, we can say that millions of people in some countries, maybe in different countries, have no access to basic health care. You know, they don't have anything, they don't have, so you can have access to something like healthcare, to internet, to, for example, I don't know, to potable water. So everything. So of course they don't have, you know, that, you know, in many countries, like, or some continents like Africa, there are maybe a lot of people who don't have access to basic health care. So, well, this is the meaning of get access to something. And of course, you can get access to wide, actually, source of books, information. So because this is, and materials, because it's online learning. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so just, okay, good news, proactive, we talked, approach, you need, priority, you don't need, variety, and get access. So approach, variety of, and get access. 3 seconds. Yeah.
Priority and get access.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so because priority, you made silence, so you don't need, proactive, you talked on, approach, variety of, and get access to something.
Get access.
Yeah.
Let me think. Get access. in some area in Vietnam, children get cannot get access to school.
Ah, of course.
Get access
Yeah.
because they lost lack of any opportunity to go to school, like
Yeah. Yeah, of
like
course.
money, uh, well,
Yeah.
something like that, lack of opportunity to get
Yeah.
access to
Yeah,
school.
of course. So it's something like they have no access to maybe learning and to education because of course they have no chance to go to school. Yeah, of course. And next one. Next one.
Variety.
Variety of. Yeah.
Varieties. Nowadays we have many varieties.
Again,
Social media, social media.
social media, a variety of what? So for example, yeah, of course you can say, for example, we can actually get access. Yeah, you can combine them. For example, we can get access to a variety of maybe data and maybe news, or I don't know, something like this through social media. So through social media, you can
You can get
access.
access.
Of
You can
course,
get
you can have access. You can get
through.
access to a variety of data, information, and videos. So of course, that's really good. Yeah, yeah, of course. You know, but about get access, just pay attention. So because we normally get access to something like not physical. Yeah, physical is okay. For example, sometimes you need to actually have permission to get access to company's documents. So this is okay, you can say, okay? But about school, yeah, it's okay, but it's something like you get access to education, into something like this. And if you go to school, so it's better to use in this way. Or for example, get access to maybe your online class. Okay, so it's something like virtual, so it's better to use it this way. Well, and approach.
Approach.
Approach means way.
Uh, Nowadays we have many way to approach to learn English.
Of course, there are many approaches to learn English. Very good. Okay, so all the school, all the school, this is it, of course. What it means, it's something like when someone is old school, okay? It's something like, you know, an idiom. Uh, when I am old school, I like or I believe maybe in traditional ways and methods. Okay. For example, I like to do something in traditional methods and ways. Okay. So this is the meaning of old school. So old fashioned is thought. old-fashioned in thought. For example, the old school about movies. You know, for example, the old school usually thinks they are better than the younger criminals. For example, in horror movies, the older schools, something like older, not older people, people with actually old-fashioned in thought. So there, it's something like I have a view or value or tradition, you know, from an earlier era. So I am old school. For example, I think the teaching style of my son's teacher is kind of old school. It's something like not modern, you know, it's something like, I don't know, it's a bit old fashioned now. People don't use it anymore. She does all the talking, and what my son does is only listening and taking notes. So this is old school, it's not modern. So the meaning of old school, let me write here.
Old school, old
Old,
fashioned.
of course, but not in the style. We are talking about thought. Okay, so this is the meaning of old school. So having views or values or traditions from, I don't know, earlier era, from past. So some people can be old school, or the methods can be old school. For example, in my country, I think, you know, I don't know, something like policies in my company is kind of old school, are kind of old school, because I don't know, people don't follow these type of policies anymore. So they're old school, something like, okay? You use it? You hate this part.
um, my grandparents have take my daughter with old school way. Take my parent teach children.
Okay. So let me, the way that our parents maybe raise our children is kind of old school. It's not modern, you know, not the actually not sensible, yeah. So the way that they raise, they train our people, our children, of course, is kind of, yeah, old school, yeah. This is better. So the way that they train, yeah, the way that they is old school, yeah, of course, you can say it's kind of old school, you can say. And so the structure is really easy. I think you know the structure. You are allowed, you are permitted, okay, or you are not allowed. So you are allowed to download as many books as you wish during the course. You are not allowed to download some contents without paying. So you need to pay first, then you are not allowed. This one is a passive structure, that is really good. Passive structure is really, really good. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the meaning of it. Okay, so permitted, you are allowed, it means you are permitted. So someone let you do something, you know? When we have passive statements, so you know the structure, let me talk about passive, it's really good. Sometimes it's important, of course, most of the time it's important who does an action. For example, I say, for example, okay, What happened?
She not sleep. Go to sleep.
Oh dear. Ah,
Oh,
come in.
summer
Get
break.
in here. Yeah, that's great. Okay. 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 Let her come in. No worries. Just so we can talk. Yeah, so what's the matter? Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Teacher.
Hi, dear. You look amazing. You look very beautiful. What's your name, beautiful?
Teacher, my name is Mia.
Mia, that's great. You have a beautiful face and you have a really beautiful name, Mia. How old are you?
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm 7.
oh, you're 7. You know, you are cutie pie. You are a cutie pie, you know? So sweet. So sweet. Yeah? You know how I'm happy to meet you? I'm really happy to meet you.
Me.
Teacher want to see Mario.
Of course. He's
Mario.
here. Oh,
Mario.
Oh my God.
Mia, I kiss you. Mia, I kiss you. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. I kiss you. Cutie pie. Sweet dreams. Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh.
We call Mario.
Of course. I love him. She is so beautiful. She's so cute.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my dear. Goodbye. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh my God, you know, summer break.
Oh, that's great. Okay, just, let him be free. Why not? Just a summer, so it's okay. She
Yeah.
wants to, I don't know, spend more time with mom and just play.
Yeah.
Why not? Well, yeah, that was really good. Okay, so we're talking about well, the structure of passive. That's, for example, I say I wash my car. I wash my car. I is subject, wash is verb, my car is object. So in this form of sentence, this is active. Active. So we know who does an action. Me. I wash my car. But sometimes no matter who does an action, the action is important. I can use passive like, let me change this. First of all, just let me erase the content from the word. Okay. Well, I can say my car. Okay, now I check the tense. This is present. I wash my car is present. So I need to change it to present again. I need be, am or is or are depending on the object. My car is, because this is singular, my car is washed. Past participle of verb. My car is washed. For example, by me. If I want to say who, I say by me. I change, I replace subject and object and then be plus past participle. Here, when I say you are, be is are, because for you, we use are. You are allowed. Allowed to, it means someone let you, okay? Allowed to do something. So this is passive. Now, if I want to use past form, let me talk about this one. For example, I washed my car. I washed my car. Again, my car. Okay, this is past. Past simple. So past form of be, am, is, are, was, or were. My car was washed. Okay? Or you can use negative form. So you are not allowed. So, and we can change all the tenses, present, future, past, be going to passive form. So there are different structures. The first structure is, and the basic one, the base one is present simple and past simple. Just object, after that be, depending on the subject, object, and after that past participle of verb. If you want to add subject, you by me, by you, by her, by him. Okay? So you are allowed to download. You are not allowed to download. You are permitted to sit here. You are not permitted to sit here. You are not allowed to sit here. You are allowed to study in this room. You are not allowed to eat in the class. Okay, now it's your turn. Could you please make 2 or 3 sentences using this one, present, past, and allowed to? What? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. First, let's, you are allowed or you are not allowed. So first with this one. For example, I am allowed to.
I am allowed to. I'm allowed to study in this class.
Yeah, of course. You're allowed to study, of course. Okay. For example.
Oh, I remember. You are not allowed to bring chewing gum to Singapore.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. And you are allowed to?
You are allowed to bring.
To travel to Singapore. At least, yeah, at least you're allowed to Singapore. Yeah, of course. You know, because I was thinking, okay, what is allowed? Nothing. Just you're not allowed, you're not allowed, you're not, just you are allowed. Just you are allowed to travel, but nothing else. You are not allowed to chew the gum, you are not allowed to use what was that? You are not allowed to what? There are different
Bring food. You're not allowed to bring food to the metro, to trains.
Yeah, of course, nothing. Just you are allowed to breathe. Just this. Don't talk. Yeah, of course.
Not
Please,
allowed to breathe.
Please for the next time, choose another destination. We have different countries. At least go somewhere that you are allowed to do some things,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult country.
Of course. Yeah, of course. They're different countries. Why not? Switzerland, I don't know. You can go to, for
Maybe
example.
you go to Vietnam. You can do anything.
I will. Of course, I know that, of course, I've planned. And I will travel because I really want to, visit the country. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
And try local cuisine. I want to. So I will. Yeah. And the first thing that I will do is to meet you.
Yes, teacher.
Of course.
When you go to Vietnam, call me.
Of course, yes. Definitely. Yeah. Well, so my car is washed, present simple. I give you an active and then you change it to passive. For example, I say, I opened the door. I opened the door. Passive.
The door is open is by
Right.
me.
Of course, is opened by me. Very good. And for example, for example, I cook for my family. I cook, for example, dinner. I cook dinner for my family.
My families were cooked by me.
What you cook? I cook dinner for my family. So this is like distractor. Okay, don't let it distract you. Just family, something extra. You don't need it. I cook
Dinner.
What? Dinner is
Cooked by me.
Is cooked by me, of course. Dinner is cooked by me for my family. Now you can add it. So just you need to make changes on subject and object. Object after verb, okay? I cook what? I cook dinner. For my family is the rest of my sentence that will be added next, okay? Get it?
Yes.
Great. Well, so, okay. We're gonna watch a video and answer the questions. So, what are the advantages of e-learning? Do you agree with what the speaker has already said in the video? So let's watch. Well, okay. Well, where is that? Oh, I could find it. 7. And let me share my screen. Oh. Wow.
Anywhere, anytime. Online courses can be taken in multiple settings and are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to better accommodate your busy schedule. Your training can take place on the road, in the cafe, or any other place you have an internet-accessible computer. Learn what you really need. Learners may have the option to select learning materials that meet their level of knowledge and interest. Travel costs. Reduces travel costs and time needed to travel to and from school. Learn at your own pace. When a student sits in the lecture, he must adapt himself to the rhythm of the class. One cannot linger on which some students don't understand. There's also no opportunity to run ahead and to skip on points that to certain people seem clear and to others not. Of course, when the student is in control of the pace of the lesson, as he is via the internet, he can do as he desires. He can skip ahead, return backwards, stop the lesson, and to be helped with the online material so he gains a proper understanding of the subjects. It's possible to view 3 consecutive lectures at the same time, so it saves time, and it's possible to view just parts of lectures.
Well, so, do you want to listen again? Why you're looking this way? Do you want to listen again? Watch, of course. So, of
Okay.
course.
It's
So
okay.
watch again. So let's. Well, it's okay. Can you talk about it or no? You need to watch again.
Once again.
Of course. So I will help you. Let's do this time again together. One more time.
Anywhere, anytime. Online courses can be taken in multiple settings and are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to better accommodate your busy schedule. Your training can take place on the road, in the cafe, or any other place you have an internet-accessible computer.
Okay, so what's the first one?
You can learn everywhere.
Of course, whenever, wherever. So it's okay. Just you need to get access to, yeah, of course, to go online. We go online. Just don't forget for online, we use go, verb go. We go online if we have, actually, we have access to internet, just easy. So 24 hours, anywhere and anytime.
a week.
Yeah, of course. 7 days a week.
Learn what you really need. Learners may have the option to select learning materials that meet their level of knowledge and interest.
So they can
Access materials.
find materials. Materials means sources, for example, books, and for example, resources that we need. So they can find, they can choose different materials, of course, related to their level. So appropriate ones for the level. For example, now, okay, I need this book, so I can find it easily, okay? And this one, travel, okay, so travel costs.
Travel costs. Reduces travel costs and time needed to travel to and from school.
So what?
Reduce travel costs.
Of course, reduce, yeah. Yeah, from school or go to school, of course, yeah.
Learn at your own pace. When a student sits in the lecture,
Learn at your own pace. Pace means speed. Speed, okay? And how?
he must adapt himself to the rhythm of the class. One cannot linger on which some students don't understand. There's also no opportunity to run ahead and to skip on points that to certain people seem clear and to others not. Of course, when the student is in control of the pace of the lesson, as he is via the internet, he can do as he desires. He can skip ahead, return backwards, stop the lesson, and to be helped with the online material so he gains a proper understanding of the subjects.
So what, when you are in classroom, physically in classroom, of course, teacher needs to teach. And, you know, of course, he can't or she can't wait until, you know, only one student focuses and learn, okay, something, a content. So they need to move. They need to continue. They need to go on, okay? But when you take an online course, you
Return back.
of course, you can skip, you can pause it, you can, yeah, of course, you can watch it again. So it's something, everything is actually under your control, so you can you can study at your own pace. Pace means speed. So okay, I didn't understand, or for example, okay, let's for example move back or forward, okay, just this. And
It's possible to view 3 consecutive lectures at the same time, so it saves time. And it's possible to view just parts of lectures.
And at the same time, you can have 3 lectures or more at the same time, so you can save time, okay? So, thanks.
For watching.
Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, so. Of course, we need to say, because, you know, they said, thanks, and say, okay, you're welcome. Our pleasure. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for teaching.
You're welcome. Yeah, okay, well, and now let me share. Okay, wow. So, okay, there are some actually options, alternatives that you can use in order to answer this question. So let me ask you the first question. Why do you choose to study English online? So you can use these statements in order to make your answer. So why is your reason, the purpose of learning English online?
I think I want to learn English online because I will have a flexible schedules.
Very good.
Flexible schedules.
Schedule, of course.
I don't waste time to travel.
To travel, of course, to commute. You can say commute or travel. Travel between 2 actually points from home to work or to school, and the work to home means commute. So let me commute. Need to go to work and go back home or school. So that is travel between two places regularly. Something that you need to do regularly. Okay? And well, that was good. Okay. And let me ask you another question. How you feel if someone asks you a question and you need to answer in front of other people? Are you okay with it and say, okay, no worries, I can easily talk on different topics in front of many people? Or you say, no, I can't. You know, I get stressed, nervous, and I can't.
I think I was a little shy, you know, my characters. I think I can stand in front of many people.
Yeah.
To say something.
Yeah, and talk easily. Yeah.
It's a big task with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm introvert.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, of course. It's
Maybe I'm
sometimes I
introvert,
think
right?
about seniors.
Introvert or extrovert, I don't know.
Yeah, you are introvert. So you are introvert because extroverts can. Yeah. Of course, it's something not only introvert, because introvert person maybe can, but they don't want. You know, they can, but they don't want. I'm introvert. Of course, I can talk in front of many people, but I don't want because I don't enjoy. I don't like it. For example, I can't make friends, but I don't. I don't like you. You know, it's something like introvert. Being shy and being introvert are two different things, okay? So maybe you're a bit shy, you know? Of course, an introvert person can be somehow shy, you know, kind of shy person, but not, you know, definitely say, okay, yeah, something like, you know, yes, because you are introvert, you can, you know, maybe you're shy, but you're not. For example, I'm extrovert, you know, okay, maybe I'm extrovert, but I can't, you know, for example, I'm afraid of talking in front of people. So maybe you're a bit shy. Well, and the last question. So what is the difference between e-learning and traditional learning? Okay, so just one difference.
Difference.
Just one.
Traditional
You can use this, you know, suggest. Of course, you have lots of things to use, yeah. So it's okay. You can use.
Traditional learning can improve teamwork. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Cannot. Yes, I think important.
Yeah.
Traditional learning can improve my teamwork.
Yeah.
But e-learning cannot.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And you don't have to go to classroom. Yeah. So you can save money. Yeah, that's good. Of course. Okay. Wow. So this one can be an answer. Okay. So that's it. We discussed this topic, online learning, e-learning together. Is there any questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, so thank you. It was really good time with you again. And hug your cutie pie.
Teaching.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. That was great time with you again, and have a great night with family. Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Thank you. Goodbye. Bye-bye.